And welcome back to yet another House of Racing league race. So we hit to round 10 in the desert of Bahrain. Ooh, just was downstairs, just seeing the Man United game and the Carabao Cup final. Well, anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your afternoon. Oh, definitely I am. So yeah, let's see what we do. So we just wait for the other cars to start heading out. Bit merry on the way. There we are. So I couldn't hear every single car. Let's just get the telemetry up here. There we are. Everything up and ready to go. Nano decides to go on the set of mediums, and I'm Dom on the set of inters. Just to test the car out and not waste a set, I suppose. Righty how? 16 minutes. Oh yeah, this is gonna have to be turned down just a little bit. I think that sounds just a bit too loud. Oh, so what's the volume at 6? It's not the other car, it's about 7. That's a bit better, validation. So who's the first man? Oh, obviously it'll be on Dom, and he's on the settings, so it'll be a bit slow per se. Let's see, can I get to the Alpha Mayo? Here's the Alpha Mark Adler. You can do this that. That's good, Ryan. What's good, Ryan? Hello, Helix. It's very good. I think it's 2-0. Oh, so hello to you all watching. Doing. Let me see if I can get the link. We can just send it so more people can come shoot in. Join in. Discord, that's racing general. Predictions for top 3. No, I want to say for top 3 are for the main race. I'm going to go with Jordan, Josh for P2, and I think P3 will be. I'll say Shadow. He's been on good performances lately. I think he's going to be in the top 3. Oh, Hazy out of quali already. Must have had a crash there. Oh no. Let's see that dismantled Aston Martin. Oh yes. It is dismantled, fair enough. Yeah, looks like I must have spun him into a wall. Right, so where is that Alpha Male? Marco going to put his car as it was a bit further behind than the rest, so I think it's the first man being on lap, I'm not sure. It's M Kai, he goes fastest, and then Chimp just about second fastest. No, he is now fastest, just about though, as he is awfully close by the 3, and Toriant separated that car for a 2 tenths, about that. Toriant, feel bad for on Dom, he's a championship in F2, he's mathematically over, yeah, it's disappointing, but you like to focus on this race, I suppose. And you know, it's unfortunate to lose the championship mathematically, but you like to always carry out to the end. Unlucky for some, so. There's Billy going nearly a second faster than third. No, it is a second faster than third, with Billy Wise going with 1 minute 28.9. Going first man into the 28 then. Interesting to choose. Chesney. I'm going to call Chesney. As 1 minute 59.7, and Mike Angelo with 1 minute 42. Definitely times which are going to be improved on massively. That is nano on side there. And a set of medium compound tyres. Alright, so I'm done with a 32. You know what, on a set inters, that's not that bad compared to, you know, obviously when it gets to set softs, it'll be way much quicker lap time. Went for obviously the quicker drive, some of the quicker drivers now to set their lap time. Like JJoLancer comes across the line with a 1 minute 28.7, separating that gap between him and Billy Wise by a good margin. So we'll wait for Naismith now, who's in on his lap, and it's a very quick sector 2 he has done there. Needs to keep sector 3 all calm, that Merc. And a good podium in Mexico, Naismith, and hoping he can get a good result here in Bahrain as well. Not a very good Brazil though. As Naismith crosses the line to be 1 minute 24, 28.24, or 1 minute 28.4. That's a very, very good lap from Naismith, and definitely puts himself up the order against JJoLancer and that Williams. I think McLaren also just about keep their championship lead on this as well. Ooh, this is looking juicy. Alright, so who else on the lap? Jordan now and Shadow, both of their outlaps, getting ready to go. See what they could do against the order. Naismith putting a very good lap in so far. JJoLancer, it's about 3 tenths off. They could definitely do, yeah, backtrack just about 3 to do enough 3 tenths. So definitely need to so yeah, and Zinc, not for a very fastest of sector 2s, definitely a personal best, but see where the Alpine of Zinc can do. That fiery Renault engine, number 2 car, heading around the final corner now, down onto the straight. And he's going to set a 1 minute 29.7. That's 5th fastest. Very good. Bahrain could be an exciting race. Absolutely, can produce very good wheel-to-wheel racing. Indeed, as Zinc does go 5th fastest. Luke P4 and Toriant P6. So another good quali will do the Haas team well. Chimp definitely needs to get a move along and get that McLaren high as possibly can in this constructor battle. Ferrari hoping for a really good result, missing their 2 main drivers, I'm pretty sure, today, and in the reserves with Kai and Chesney Reese, Windex, P10 in the Alpha Tauri, Timu P11. He needs to get a move along and help his teammate get up the order to also get Williams in this championship battle going along. So Jordan will go on board with the championship leader, who's reclaimed that top spot after Brazil from JJoLancer and with his DNF. So JJoLancer's got some catching up to do, and hope for Jordan to have a poor race to get that championship lead back again. That Merc engine sounding fiery today, sounding very good indeed to get this going. Jordan taking around turn 7, I think, pretty well. Heading into the hairpin now. Very good. Kept it solid. Traction. Fully weld car. Didn't lose anything. Car number, I think it's car number 33. close to Lewis Hamilton's number, I suppose. Very close indeed. Bit of resemblance there, I suppose. Haha. As Jordan comes round into the sector, finishing in sector 2 with 1 minute 6.8. That's a very quick sector 2. Needs sector 3 to be a little bit better, just so he can see where he can get into the Mercedes front row for the first time this season, and see them starting together right at the top, as they've been really more separated from each other more as you go along. I think Brazil's been the closest in quality. They've been second row for Jordan, very close. Number 44, yeah, exactly, Helix. So Jordan, very close to Josh, but it's not close enough. I should say at least. It's close to say. I wish it like better there. Should have got it in them to you. It's very close between these two, but not close enough to his teammate. 4 times, 5 times off his teammate. But it can get close to these two. Looks like Torion has gone quicker than Luke and Zink. So Haas looking for a great quali. Yet again, they had a good quali in Mexico, but didn't get the best end result. Looks like the Haas team really suiting towards this track, and that looks like a quick Haas car coming down this sector. Number 21. Let's see what's his sector one going to be like. It's going to be a 28. It's 2 times up. Looking at his Dave Raptors for 1 minute 28.1, and McLaren currently on provisional pole. I did not expect that and did not see how coming. Dave has gone top of the charts with P1 at the moment, 3 times clearing Nay. Ooh, the big boys are going to pull up their socks now. Will Merckx swap in a race if it becomes a 1-2 because of the Jordan Championship? I definitely think it could. Team orders come in play. Is that Luke slowed on track? It is. Oh, I must have had a bit of a spin. He was on for a quick lap, Luke. Chimp's only good enough to get a P7. The thing is, on his second lap now, he won the F2 to be a JP, Dave. Yeah, I didn't expect to see him be at the top of the leaderboards today for an F2 championship driver. Like an Iron Dom, yes, I'll give way to Jordan. Absolutely, yes. The team does look like it could come into play. Nice bit holding up JengaAboi maybe. A Red Bull, that dark blue Red Bull shining in the Arabian sun. Well, moon, I should more say. Hey, it's James. Toyota is the goat. He's done pretty well in today's quali session. I doubt I'll need to. Jordan will go quicker than Josh, so will Josh. But yeah, maybe. Now there can Dom put his car. He's a lap already on the set of Inters with 1 minute 32, so he could definitely find way much more time in this. I mean, this is a pretty close quali session to think about it. That P11 to P6 is really separated by about 5 tenths. Well, more to P9 is. P6, and then P11 is not that far separated for P10 and P9, so very close quali from that sense of where, and obviously the top 4 from 5th to 3rd is quite close as well, so it could be very good. I'm Dom is now going to go to 1 minute 28.9. That puts it up P6 and P5 for the Red Bulls. Very good indeed. A good quali for them is needed, as they have had decent results this season, but definitely need better. And this is a result they definitely need. Who's also on their lap? Zink is on their lap. Tyrant is clear. Yeah. Tyrant is clear. No car. We'll have to see. There's Torion. Where is Zink? Needs to find some temps here. If it was invalidated, must have got in the someone must have got in the way here. That's Shadow P3, making it closer than it already was between him and JengaAboi, who's coming into the pit lane after his outlap, for sure. So closer than ever so far. Shadow currently P3, Nay P2, Dave P1, JengaAboi P4, but a Jordan P5. Billy and Dom in P6, 7. Toriant, Chimp and Luke P9, 8 and 10. Zinc P11. Windex P12. M is P13 with Michelangelo separating the Ferraris with 14. 15 is Chesney. Timu P16 and the McLaren Aston Martin's back off the grid. Darver is hacking, you told me last week. Darver. Oh, Dave. Yeah. With 2 minutes to go, who's going to be the man to stitch with pole position? Is it going to stick with the McLaren of Dave, helping McLaren even more? Is it going to be Naismith, the Merc on a charge, who's definitely proving something now? Shadow P3, I don't think he's going to get a chance to do another lap, I'm pretty sure, as he hit that 2 minute charge. Will it be the Williams of JengaAboi, the Merc of Jordan, who's on his outlap now? Who's going to stay? Will the Red Bulls go any further up the grid? I don't know. Toriant and Luke get their best quality positions so far for that Haas team. We'll have to see. I think I'll be on board with Jordan, as I think he will be doing his lap before the rest will, and we'll keep an eye on the rest of the grid who will do their laps as well. But Jordan will be the first, one of the first to do it with 1:25 to go, as he heats up those tyres. Yeah. As Jordan now hits his lap, we've got 40 seconds to go of quali here. As to come down, being non-biased, but this has a decent amount of competitors who could win this race. Absolutely, I think the top 5 itself is quick enough to go for an entire race. And don't count out Billy and I'm Dom as well. They're not that far off from a second row start, to think about it as well. So it could be very good, as Jordan now smashing through sector 1 and heading into that sector 2 corner section. Now he definitely needs to find time, needs to find at least 7 tenths to get within pole position range, and you could definitely find here taking a bit close corner to the hairpin, very close indeed, and that Shadow's quality done. So he's hoping he can hang on to that P3. Hope Jordan and Josh make a mistake. That's going to what he's going to want. As Jordan heads through his sector 3. Heading into his sector 3 with a 1:06 now. That's very good. It's his personal best second sector. But still no time found within it. Definitely needs to find time in sector 3 now. Now, no mistakes need to be made by the championship leader, Jordan, as he wants to be at least on the second row, as he finds a 1:28.771. It's quick, but not quick enough to overtake anyone. He stays where he are. Where's Josh? Where's the McLaren ahead of Josh? He is. And here comes Dave. He's going to come round the final corner now. Is Dave going to hold on to his pole position lap time? He goes slower, so 1:28.1 is a time to beat. Oh, no, JengaAboi, I'm Dom, goes quicker than JengaAboi with a P4. JengaAboi now needs to find something to beat that lap time. It's only good enough for P2, and only a 10th separates them. Wow. Naismith was not able to do another lap. So that sums up your quali grid, as that's Billy there, going to P4 now. So Billy P4, Shadow P5, I'm Dom P6, Jordan P7, Chimp and Toriant and Luke P10, P9 and 10, Windex P11, P12 is Shizney, Zinc P13, Timu P14, Ian is I went wide, well 3 times up. Oh, that's unlucky, because that 3 times up, that would have put you into the pole position range, wouldn't it now? Oh, unlucky. This is good for Josh in the championship. Absolutely is, as he's got the upper hand on Jordan in this race. Obviously, Josh needs Jordan to have a terrible race as to get himself back into that championship fight. That is a very, very close to pole position, as you'll like it. It's pronounced Tiorons. Well, I'm pronouncing Torions because because I'm English. Tiorents. Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it. Like a tie. So tyrant. Oh, tyrant. Oh well. Well, so I'll give you a grid rundown once we hit the formation lap. Right, we wait for the final. Oh, the entire pit lane has decided to do T poses, like Thai. So, but like the food, like so meaning like the country Thailand. Yeah, don't worry, bro. So tyrants like that, or tyrants. Yeah, bit like tyrant then, wouldn't it? Oh well, we'll figure it out when the race goes down. Right, just his lawyer doing good work. Well, very good of you, CNG. So as we wait, these guys playing too much Fortnite for real. Right, so pitch strategy then. One stop for the medium to hard tyres. Everyone on the same mediums, apart from Chimp and the Hazy. So weird to see for that. Oh, I'll keep that off for now. So grid run round as Dave takes his first pole position in F1 division, and JJoLancer takes second place. The lineup on the front row alongside him. Naismith starting P3. Here's one of his best qualities yet in the league. Billy Wise P4. Shadow P5. I'm Dom P6. Jordan, the other Merc, championship leader, slot down P7. He hopes to have a better race start. Chimp P8, Tyrant P9, Luke P10, Windex P11, and Chesney Reese is P12, Sync P13 with Timu P14, M is P15 and Mark Angelo P16, and the Haas starts at the back of the grid. So I want to see what I can expect from Dave here. I've really seen him race before. I think I haven't. I'm not too sure. I can't 100% remember. But starting pole position here is very good. You know, it gives you a good slight advantage ahead of the rest. But it also could be a disadvantage as well. So he's not definitely need to get his eyes short. JJoLancer needs to hope for Jordan to get a poor race, as Brazil wasn't really the race for him, as he did get taken out by the man here, Chimp. He didn't get on to get a podium, I'm pretty sure, in that race. David Wood Silverstone from last. Oh, I wasn't there I wasn't there, was I? So I don't think I watched seen it. I wasn't there at Silverstone. Yeah, music to my ears. As we wait for, this is a very close formation lap as I've ever seen it. There's normally like half the cars round heading into like still further back in sector 3. So as we wait for all the cars to line up F2, yeah, I wasn't there at the F2, so I wouldn't really know. But you will, yeah, I think you was. So I can only go off your words on how good he really is race pace wise, because quality is one thing, racing is another. That's JJoLancer in the wall on the formation lap. Don't save that for the race, Josh. As Naismith DSQs, yeah, I did F2 and F1, my throat was dead. As he gets the DSQs, Naismith DSQ'd, he moved DSQ'd, and Kite DSQ'd. As we wait for the rest of the grid to line up with Bayman. That's Dom DSQing now from the formation lap, because he can't line up the car straight. Right, so as we wait for the rest of the grid to line up, I will go on board Naismith to see what's going on. It's going to be lights out and away we go. Dave, not a very good start compared to Josh, who gets a good start. Billy Wise gets the best start of everyone. Naismith dropping down to P6. It's jengaaboi. Bit of contact made with Dave. Almost taking the lead of the race. Wheel to wheel between the 4 cars there. As Dom was racing wheel to wheel with Shadow, and that is Jordan now right behind Naismith, and Dom getting in between all vans, and jengaaboi not getting a better traction out of that. So Billy will take P2. The two F2 drivers, I'm pretty sure, taking P1 and P2 here, showing what the F1 boys what they got. As Josh will now have to defend from Jordan, who's made his way up from P7 up to P4. Fantastic start from him. Shadow, P5, he stays where he is. Naismith drops down to P6, free possession. And that is Dom making a fantastic little dive there. But I think he might have a little contact with Naismith. But Naismith will stay, will drop down to P8 there, as Chimp will get him on the inside move. Not a great start from the Merc, from Nay. And I think that was Tyrant, who's made his way up to P12 and had a bit of spin on the hairpin, so he gets way through. Shadow, Chimp out. Now Luke watching Chimp and Naismith battle it away, and I think that's another car. I think that's Timu of the Williams having contact with somebody. I think he had contact with Windex. Not ideal indeed. Oh, look at those cars! Bloody hell! Lovely sand here, all pretty close here, as Billy 2/10 off, Dave right behind. Late break there by Dave to see if he can get a better exit through turn 3. Looks like he does. Waiting for that DRS range to be wide open, as Dave has got the ERS advantage on Billy. So does jengaaboi, having ERS advantage on Jordan. These two will want to battle it out, will dare, for this entire race, for a championship here, as the two championship protagonists in this race, well, in this league, to be honest. As I'm Dom all over Shadow, as Naismith is dropping further and further back to that McLaren. Yeah, as he was behind the McLaren, but he is ahead of the McLaren now. As Luke be all over Chimp as well, as Naismith trying to hunt down Dom, who looked like he went wide there. That's going to allow Naismith to get back into a range with a DRS in it. Still pretty close, to be honest. So I think we've had one car pit already for a set of hard tyres. This has been very close. It's not much. The grid's not that much separated so far, which is very good to see. As Billy still hunting down that McLaren of David to lap 2. He's on 30% ERS, as we now see DRS wide open coming into play now, as we'll see it for as we'll see it in this after this corner. As you can see, race control is given DRS enabled, so he'll get DRS on this little straight here that Billy. He'll be all over that McLaren for these couple of laps. Yeah, right behind him. You can almost smell the gas coming from the back of that car. jengaaboi dropping out the 1 second zone. He's really struggling here. That Williams. So he's got Jordan on the back of him, and Shadow on the back of Jordan. Dom, not that far off Shadow. Definitely taking a tighter line towards than Shadow has. So the Red Bull's having a fantastic race. Better race than they had in Brazil. So no shocker today. So we not see a Red Bull having a shocking race, as Naismith is right behind Dom here, heading into the third sector. As Dom will want to be change to my work account. As Luke does get past Chimp as well, getting close to the hairpin. The hard tyres looking struggling for Chimp. It looked like he had him firing, then losing him again. Does he want to overtake Luke here, or is he going to wait? As Luke's played the very brilliant strategy game, and he's made contact with Chimp, but Chimp's made contact with Zing. Let's hope Zing doesn't get any damage from that, as that's going to allow Tyrant to be over him here. As the DRS is not, he's going to help him a little bit with Zinc, but not that much. As he is out of DRS range, he could think about a move around the outside. No. He'll have DRS though. The thing about move on this little straight is a bit further back than he would want to be. Low on ERS, and as an Aston Martin of Hazy spinning and into the gravel. And luckily, having been gravel trap, got himself out of it as quickly as possibly can. He's dropped down to 17th. Not very good for him indeed. Let's head about Jordan. Jordan now trying to hunt down Josh. The two championship battlers here. Not very good to start from Josh as he dropped down to P3 and is losing time, losing touch to P2, who's trying to catch up to, who's very close to Dave, Billy. And definitely think now with DRS could help him, but he doesn't have the ERS saving as Dave does. A Shadow is still within DRS to, sorry about that. That's me waking up early, as Shadow is just about out of DRS to Jordan, as Josh looked like he went a little bit wide there. Did gain time, but didn't lose time at the same time. ERS being used from Josh to stay ahead of Jordan, as they are particularly on similar ERS usage. As Jordan could think about a move on the inside. Does. Bit of contact made between the Williams and the Merc. Josh probably saw the move coming from a mile away. I think Jordan wasn't expected to do the move in the end, that he did do the move. So that's going to allow Shadow to be right back behind here. Naismith all over Dom. You haven't seen, where have you seen him? That's Naismith spinning around, losing a bit of traction, hoping he can keep it onto the track now to see if he can climb back up the position. Is quick enough to do so. He's just about ahead of the Ferrari, missing out on points. Needs to keep those tyres back into temperature and get him back in, as that is going to release the pressure from Dob, as he was feeling it, I'm pretty sure, of May. As the Shadow is back into the DRS of Jordan and Josh, as Josh has now lost to a 2-second gap to Billy. He's doing well to stick within a gap of as Dave, as there's no as he's not using really any of his DRS here. So we could see Billy losing touch of Dave. We're up 5. Pardon me, these yawns. Jesus Christ. As Hazy is right up behind of Chesney. I mean, 15th to 17th is pretty much close, very close indeed. And that's Naismith getting past Marcangelo with ease with ERS. Could we see M think about a move as well on the Alfa Romeo? Maybe in the inside. Looks like it was just a bit too far back to think about it. We could have a run in here in this little straight. Marco Angelo does have the DRS, so maybe not. He is a bit too far back to still think about a move. But Naismith now thinking about the charge ahead to catch back up to Tyrant, Zink and Luke. Dom falling behind to 2 seconds to Shadow, Jordan and Josh. And Josh is falling about nearly 3 seconds behind of Billy and Dave. There you go, lordy lord. 4 attempts separating them two now. 3 attempts, definitely gaining time, Billy through sector 2 compared to Dave. But Dave still using no ERS percentage really. It saved up nearly up to 100%. Some interesting bit of use for him, as you do head on to lap 6, and most of the grid, I do say, has all their ERS left. As that is Chesney hitting into Hazy, and Hazy is not going to be happy with that at all. Frustrated about the Ferraris deciding to go for a move like that. DRS not helping the Red Bull that much compared to the McLarens. The McLaren still very, very quick, much ahead. I like how the F2 boys here are trolling the pace of the grid, as them two are battling out to try to get P1. Tactical battle maybe come in hand when to come to pit or not. Jordan still behind Josh, being patient, waiting for Josh to make a mistake. Definitely getting a better exit out of here than Josh has. So right behind each other. 4 attempts separated them. Shadow as well, not that far behind, watching along. So ERS being used there by Jordan now. It's 3 attempts, 2 attempts. He was able, he's close enough to go for a move, maybe. Does not think about it though, thinks about the smaller objective, and that is get him on the main straight. And I think that is a Ferrari, it is a Ferrari spinning on the little hill there in sector 2. Pressure applied, plus the DRS, exactly. Mistake, stealing in A, maybe by thingies. He looks closer than he has beforehand to Josh before their contact was made. So will Jordan be able to be close enough to Josh this time around to think about a move? DRS is going to help him a little bit get to a bit of more percentage. He is right at the back of Josh, and he could go for a move down the inside on Josh. He is ahead. Josh could go for a switchback here as Jordan does get the DRS again. Bit of switchback and little contact made. They are wheel to wheel heading through this corner. I think Josh is going to lose out though, just due to DRS, but he does go for a move on the inside, tucks into the curb a bit. That's going to give him a poor exit to Jordan though, as Jordan finally gets ahead and takes that final podium position spot. P3 for Jordan, and he's finally gets past Josh, but Josh is not having it. He's not giving up just yet, still trying to fight back, and that is Jordan flashing arguably a lot there, and so is Jengaaboi. Josh is 2 times close, very close, as the front wing is needed, touching that red rear wing of the Merc. 2 attempts. It's fine it again. He could think about the bigger objective and overtake on the bigger, longer straight, as I think Billy is now finding out the DRS zone of Dave, who is out of he's finally using his ERS here. Could we fly away from it by now? Lap 8 as Billy is using all of his ERS, probably just to stick with him. No DRS for Billy. That is a car there. Dave goes for the fastest lap there, 1 minute 31.7. He's closest. Josh not as close for the DRS as you could think about it. Shadow right behind Josh, could maybe overtake for a P4. Shadow Alpine gathering good results because of Shadow. He's definitely want to keep it up this form. Williams still right behind that Merc. Shadow wants a piece of this action as he could think about a potential overtake and potential P4 as well. Shadow 2 tenths behind Josh, and Josh 3 tenths behind Jordan, and Jordan 4 seconds behind Billy. Fuck off. Fucking hell. So trying to find a way to get the thing is Naismith still haven't able to get himself near Zink. Is still 1.3 the gap between the other Alpine. He's gathering a good result, team result here. And again, Josh is right behind Jordan here, heading into the sweeping right hand in sector 3. The desert is giving us a very good spectacle of racing today. As I think Naismith's finally probably in the DRS range of that Alpine. I think he is now Josh right behind Jordan. Again, pretty close. DRS will come in handy for these two, for this one. Maybe Shadow as well, because Shadow is pretty close to Josh. So maybe you could see Shadow to get a double overtake, maybe not. As we see Josh, there's the yellow flag there for Nano. Having a bit of a swim on the right hander. So Josh was close, but not close enough for an overtaking opportunity, as Josh still chases down. Yes, is Jordan 2, as now Dave has fallen away with to P2, a 2-second gap there. So Billy might have to come down the strategy and hope he can do an overcut or something. As Jengaaboi again really close to Jordan's rear wing. As is Josh just still behind. And if you're a United fan and watching, it's still 2-0 Man United in the Carabao Cup final. I thought I'd give you a quick update about that still. I know if you're tuning in to watch, obviously, the better racing instead of the footy. I'll give you a update for that one if you're a United fan. But here comes Josh, still 3/10 to Jordan. He's got the DRS advantage still. As Naismith did get past Zink and now chasing after the other half of Luke. As Josh going to get closer and closer and closer for an overtake. Is that a 5-second penalty for Tom? It is for spinning in the pit lane. And that is Josh overtaking Jordan. And Jordan thinking about a switchback maybe. They are wheel to wheel. Contact is made. Jordan falls off the track and he's been hit by jengaaboi. He just keeps the car out of the wall. Luckily he's going to find himself just behind his teammate and the Alpine, as that's going to allow now Shadow to be right all over Josh, as he's got nothing to carry him along with the DRS. And Shadow could maybe take away this final pole position, and Josh could potentially be penalised by the FIA for that, as there was contact made and he did force Jordan off the track. That is championship racing leaders, well, championship protagonists hitting into each other. Wow. And now Shadow points down Josh for that final position here. As I'm Don obviously did box, he's dropped down to P14, so he needs to definitely stay away from the Havoc, which has been at the back of the grid. And hopefully 5 seconds doesn't hinder him that much. As Naismith very close to Luke, who's running a P5 before Haas, which is very good. But is he going to have the he has got the DRS disadvantage to Naismith, who has lost it. Every time I've got a Naismith, he's lost the car. He was right then, he's lost it now again, as Jordan does box there. So Jordan now boxes for the hard tyres as they go. Well, it could be a late pit release. It's a late. What's the light there? As he's now been released, as we get a nice zoom in there from the fantastic pit crew camera angle. Thank you, EA, for that one. As Jordan's going to drop down behind Dom, and it could be behind Team U as well. That could definitely hinder Jordan, as Team U is going to have DRS on Jordan here, and Jordan's got the cold hard tyres, so this could do Josh a favour a little bit, as Team U does be wheel to wheel with Jordan, but Jordan is a bit of a quicker driver, so he could get ahead. Timu sends it down the inside. That is going to hinder Josh a lot, Jordan a lot, as he's now going to be behind Timu, and Timu will do the teammate job and hold him behind. Wheel to wheel there. Nano, can he get past Chesney? Back in the grid battle, as Chesney of the Ferrari stayed ahead. Nano still fighting for it. Wheel to wheel, these two. Good racing. And Nano could think about moving around the outside the long way to the Ferrari. Gets a better traction than the Ferrari does. Still right behind him, just about. Ooh. He's going to have DRS. As Nano goes, as Chesney goes wide, that's going to hinder Nano's racing line and the race itself. As now we see Josh box. Let's see what the Williams pit crew can do. Off the mediums, onto the hard they go. Quick pit stop from the Williams team. They'll be superbly happy with that. As we see now in the background, Naismith boxing, Tyrant boxing from the house, and Zink boxing with the Alpine team. Shadow still yet to box, so he's going to go for an overcut on Josh, who's gone with an undercut on him. Did say team who could hinder Josh a lot of them two. Could see a four-way battle here for P11, as Jordan sticks ahead of Timu. Naismith on cold set tyres compared to Tyrants, as Nano and Chesney are still at it wheel to wheel here. Who's gone for the over and undercut then, with still chasing after Chimp, as Josh did go for the undercut on Shadow. Shadow gone for an overcut. Leaders still haven't boxed yet. And Shadow, we will see Shadow coming to the pit lane then. The Alpine need a good pit stop then. Let's see what the Alpine team can do. As we see them him in. They need a good pit stop. About 2.2 second pit stop. That was there. I think the Alpine team will be happy with that. That's Luke also boxing. So is the overcut going to work for Shadow? Is he going to stay ahead of Josh? I think he is. He is by a lot. Yes, he is. He is about 2 seconds ahead of Josh, but he has got cold tyres, so that's going to allow Josh to get right into it. But I'm getting a better strategy throughout the top 6 as he has undercut Luke and Zink and Jordan and Nay Smith, and Nay Smith as well, because he was behind him beforehand. So Josh now will be all over that Alpine with very cold tyres. Going to take a while to warm up, as there could be wheel to wheel throughout these next couple of corners at lap 14, as that is that the lead? That is the race leader Dave spinning. That's going to allow Billy to take the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Dave leading off every single lap of this race, and would be still leading every single lap if he would have had into the pit lane as well, as Billy takes the lead of the Bahrain GP so far, as Dave will now take the option to box. That spin is going to hinder him a lot, as I want to see the gap to the leader was there. I think that could make, I think Shadow's going to be in Josh a bit too far back to do anything, as Josh is a bit of a weekend, a bit of ERS, be right behind Shadow. Shadow now is going to have to defend like crazy, like a lion, as Juan Fernando Alonso said, as that is Chimp getting past Dave. They're going to be wheel to wheel here as Josh flies past the Alpine and goes to P4, 2.7 seconds ahead behind Dave. But don't forget, Dave's on cold tyres, so this could be allowed to drag Josh right back into the race. And I want to see a gap to the leader between these two. 28 seconds. We do know it's about a 25-second pit stop range for it, as we see a Red Bull of I'm Dom in a wall that could potentially cause a safety car. Maybe, because he's stuck within the gravel as well. He's got a gravel trap now. Ooh. He has to reset the track. He was gravel trap, to be fair. That is not good for I'm Dom at all. That is not good. Shadow has got past Jengaaboi, by the way. Moves back on the back straight. As Josh now trying to get past Shadow. As we know, main objective, overtake on the main straight, as we know that's the best overtaking opportunity. Billy still yet to up to pit. He's going to go long here on these set of mediums. Could we see him use a set of softs here? Well, 50, we can see a lot of tyre wear grain on these tyres, a lot of tyre grain. There's tyre degradation. Is that I'm Dom off again? I think it's I'm Dom is off again into the gravel. He is. Oh, he hasn't had the best end to this race so far. Laps 16, by the way. We have a new race leader who did overtake Dave, who did spin. As Jengaaboi going to be 1/10 close. The Shadow very close there. Shadow still ahead though, heading into turn 3 and 4. On the straight now, is Josh going to be able to overtake him? Move down the inside would be absolutely lovely. Could think about it. Shadow still ahead. If I was Billy, I would box this lap. I would say so too. 15 lap mediums, you have the 24-second gap advantage. As that is Billy going past, lapping his teammate now. I think the overcut will extensively work for Billy. 24 seconds, I think he'll just be ahead of Dave now. As Chimp's mediums getting a bit of deg, but not a lot. As we see a full safety car, as Dom has retired on track. That has played into Billy's hands so well, as he will now stay ahead in this race. That's going to give Chimp a chance to box as well for a set of medium tyres. He won't stay ahead of his teammate, but wow, that has played to Billy's hands so perfect, as the McLaren team get themselves perfectly good and ready. So we'll see the full course safety car into lap 17, and we'll see for the next 3 laps are heading to lap 20 with 5-second penalty for Chimp, spin in the pit lane. As we see his set of medium tyres come out for him. Those Google Chrome medium tyres on. As we see Shadow and JJoLancer is up to box, so probably a new set of medium tyres as well. As I stand corrected, yes, I'm right. Is that Hazy is played? That's played into Hazy's hand as well, as he was right with Shadow and Josh, so he will not be far behind. As he's made his way up to P6 from being last on the grid. So very impressive so far. Hazy, jengaaboi will stay P. He'll drop down to P6 there. Absolutely, as M will get past Shadow. Stay ahead, so M will be P4. Chimp will only be dropping down to P3. Dave will now be right behind Billy, but Billy's got the much fresher set of hard tyres, and with the safety car to play in hand, it can take plenty of time to warm them up. So, as we see most of the grid back on the medium set of tyres, Chesney on the set of softs. Oh, he's definitely going hard and quick. Jordan P10. Josh, this could be the best result Josh can ask for this race. If it stays like this, maybe if Josh can climb up a couple more positions, as he will be net P4 with the 2 penalties from the drivers ahead. Righty-ho. Almost there. Right, so we wait for the drivers now to all get to catch up to the back of the grid. Oh, my ears. Oh, God. Headache. After this, I might need a bit of a lie down. Yeah, as we wait for the rest of the drivers to line up. Heck are you dear? Hey. Bingo. Lap 18. That's the safety car in this lap, is it? Still wait for one more driver to give Jordan a chance to get closer to Josh. Absolutely does. Safety car is in this lap. We'll only have 1 lap of the safety car. Woohoo! Thank God for that. I could not last 3 laps without falling asleep on the safety car. The safety car bores me. So this will definitely bring the grid a lot closer for racing, and Billy will get us back underway. ERS all saved up. Chimp getting the chance to jump his teammate Dave here. He will not be happy with that. He thinks he could be close enough to get to Billy, as Chimp is going to hinder the Ferrari. The Ferrari goes for a cheeky little send. He's going to drop all the way in the last positions, having to avoid a lot of drivers there. And it hits Charles Dino in the process. Allows the Alfa Romeo Michelangelo to go. Raise Luke and M into the wall there. And Luke, frustrated, it doesn't happen. Probably has just left the session as Josh gets still ahead. Is P3. Still going to have to chase these McLarens down and the Red Bull to see if they can help regain his championship lead. As we can now, is that Jordan? Jordan's dropped down to P17. I do not know what's happened there. But that could be a very, very good job for Josh. But he does need to win the race, I'm pretty sure, to regain that championship lead. You know, good sexy camera angle here, boys. Come on. EA, give us a good camera angle as we see Chimp all over the back of Billy, who's on these set of hards compared to everyone else who's on the medium set of tyres. It's not like he had a choice to pick these tyres, as he can't pick yet another mediums. Well, that is not good for Jordan. That is not good for Jordan at all. As Chimp all over. Oh, Billy had to close off the door for Chimp, left no room. Chimp having to back off there. That could allow his teammate of Dave to be right behind. Josh still watching this go along as the McLaren are going to go wheel to wheel for P2 here. As Chimp still stays ahead. This is a very close battle for P1 as Chimp looks like to go down the inside. No contact made between him and Billy. Billy sticks out ahead. Absolutely. As Billy still... Can you do a stop and go penalties? Yes, I think. It's Dave having to drop off a lot here. You're seeing his teammate battle Chimp, battle Billy. Oh, and Chimp has done a little dive and a bit of contact there. That's going to allow Dave to get right back up into this fight. It slowed him down a lot. Chimp again around the outside, took a bit too much curb there. So as Dave, contact made, that could allow Josh to this fight could get Josh back right in it. This is just what Josh needs and wants. He could get around the outside of Dave here. Left no room by Dave. Josh will be asking for more space indeed. Toyota in 6th place there. Get your words out. As Jordan making his way up to P14. The Tyrant. 9 laps to go of this race still to go. Ooh, Dave not that close, far off. When DRS comes into play, this race will become way much more interesting here. As DRS is enabled here, as Chimp getting closer and closer and Dave. He's only got 1% of ERS left. As we see, Naismith getting the fastest lap, he's only up to P8. Contact still made, so DRS is open. Jordan with the quickest lap now. What will the DRS provide us here as the Dave and Chimp going wheel to wheel heading into this corner as Dave has now taken P2 away from his teammate and taken P2 in this race as Josh will be trying to hunt down. He'll be P3, net P3 with this 5-second penalty to Chimp. Chimp fighting as hard as he can. Josh now needs to get past Chimp to see if he can fight with the leaders. I think the new set of hard tyres, the fresher set of hard tyres, are going to be better than Dave's set of hards. Definitely indeed. As that is Billy going super wide there. That's going to hinder him a lot. That could allow Dave to retake this race lead as he's nearly going off the track to overtake Billy as they wheel to wheel heading into the sweeping right-hander as that's Dave retaking the race lead and Billy taking it straight back, straight after corner after corner. Little bit of a real loss there by Dave. That's going to hinder him a lot to Chimp and Josh as well, reading it in. Ooh, Josh needs a bit more big contact to happen between everyone here as Billy going to be in right trouble with DRS coming into play as he's weaving on the straight there to stop the slipstream coming through. I think it's not doing him any good anyway as Dave thinks about a move, doesn't go for it, had to stop back into the position as quickly as he can. So Chimp going to get past as Dave now all over Billy as Chimp watched it along as Dave could figure out going the long way around to switch him back into the inside. Could he get the move done heading into the little S section? No, he can't. Still behind Billy. Oh, this is very close. Seeing these two, you would think the medium tyres will have a huge, significant advantage on those in the hard tyres, but it seems not, as Josh right behind Chimp now. This is a great result for the McLaren team, as they need it for their push on the Constructor Championship. As Chimp is trying to find time into it, as he's going to be as Josh is going to be all over Chimp, and Josh could get himself through, and he has, heading into the sweeping right-hander, but Chimp's not going to lose it just yet. Oh, and he has now, as Josh is going to be 8 tenths behind. He needs to stay within the DRS range. With these two battling, I can see it happening. 6 tenths separating it, and on the set medium tyres, he's on the quicker compound. These two using a lot of ERS there as well, as Dave is going to be right behind Billy with DRS used. So is Josh. He's going to be following these two quite closely with DRS wide open now. Is Dave going to take the lead of the race? I think he is. I think Billy's ERS is going to be a bit of a trouble there. Billy's not giving this one up though. Sticking with him with the late braking. Ooh, these two very close contact. Little contact made. That's going to keep Dave just about behind. Keep Billy just about ahead to retake that race lead, as Josh is right behind. He needs this win, as Jordan is P12. He needs this win to see if he can retake a championship lead. This is a huge moment in the championship, without a doubt, as that is Josh getting past Jordan, getting past Timu. A couple of more positions until he's back into racing points, but he's further back from that if needs be. Josh needs a collision to happen there. That's Hazy going wide. That's going to allow Zink to get past through. And Naismith is up to P6. He's watching Shadow. He's also watching this along. He needs to get past Chimp if he wants to be P4. Well, he is P4, net P4 with the penalties, but on track P4. As Naismith definitely climbed his way up back in the grid into P6. Closest we've ever seen this. Dave still right all over Billy, with more than 5 laps to go. Well, 6 laps to go, 5 laps in a second. He's been right behind him. Josh needs a collision to happen here with these two. They don't want a collision to happen, but he needs the collision to happen. As them two now will go wheel to wheel, heading near the end of the straight. Billy pushed him as much wide as he can. Late braking goes on there. Switchback maybe almost caused. Billy will now have the DRS on Chip Beanie with a 3-second penalty there. But Dave all over the place, nearly off the track there. 3 tenths is now separating. Billy couldn't keep up with the DRS, especially having low ERS. So that's put Josh into P2 then, on track with a 3-second penalty. He's on the medium tyres. I definitely think he could be right up there with them with them two, if they could just get within a DRS range good enough there. As Jordan now gets past Chesney, he is now up to P11, nearly point range again. And that's Billy, 8 tenths now, 5 laps to go. It didn't definitely need that safety car, Billy, but it did if he wanted to stay further and further on within this race. So now Josh chases on Billy, who's out of ERS, is out of DRS and DRS of Dave, who's used all his ERS. So I think that's the wisest decision, because if Josh gets back into a DRS race, he could possibly then go after a race win. Sure, Josh is about 4 tenths off Dave with the fastest lap then. 1 minute 31 in a flat. Is Josh going to be close enough to get Dave with the DRS? Ooh, just not maybe. He could get a little switch back into the inside, move maybe into the next corner, next straight. As he is close enough, he is. So you could think about it. Oh no, he's not. So now the championship, so Dave is now fully retaking the lead of the race. 1.5 seconds he leads, and he's back to being the race leader again in Bahrain. Man, the desert is giving us a very good race here tonight. we see now, as Josh still 2 attempts up, 2 attempts to that Ferrari's Chimp did get a little ahead of Shadow, who's right behind Josh as well, as Naismith is right up on Shadow's backside. It's going to be pivotal for Naismith, as if he could get past Shadow, he'll be moving up to P3. Could see a podium position for him. Sector 3, that is Tyrant, who's in P, dropped down to P9, now that's massive. Zinc, just about has DRS. Is that going to allow Vingy to get past Hazy? As you see there, Josh gets past. He does get past Billy, so Josh does take P2, but Billy does have DRS again. So they are going to go wheel to wheel to this next corner. As that is Hazy into the wall. He's into the gravel, not really much the wall. As that is Billy staying ahead of Josh then. Very close, as Shadow has got past Chimp. So very, very good for Shadow, as he will be into a podium position. As Dave is flying away with this now. 2.3 seconds to go. 2.3 seconds. And with 3 laps to go of this race. So no cock-ups for him there. As it's pivotal for Josh to get past Jordan, as Jordan is now within points, is at P10. Now Hazy has made that mistake, as he's going to get past Mark Angelo here. Oh, contact made, and that's Jordan getting contact. That's race over for Jordan. That is definitely race over for Jordan. He is not happy with that at all. Mark Angelo left 0 space and just shoved him into the wall, really. And if I would do the exact same thing if I was Jordan, to be honest. Leave session. He's not happy with that. His race is over. And it's going to make the championship closer than ever. Heading into round 11. As Josh 2 attempts, 2 attempts, 2 attempts, 2 attempts, 2 attempts, 1 attempt. He's going to think about a move around the outside. 2 thing he could then switch back into the inside. And switch back into the inside position again. ERS, DRS needing to be pivotal for this Williams, as he could think about moving the inside. No, hesitates. Think about a move. Maybe could make it done. Too far back at his Chimp, losing the position to Naismith. As Naismith will be promoted up to P4 here. As Cialdini retiring within the pits as well. So this race is done for the McLaren, for the Aston Martin again. No points scored for them in a while. So Naismith gets past Chimp. Naismith is up to P5. Now Josh now trying to hunt down Chimp. No, Billy. Bye. As Josh hunts down Billy. And thank you for those tuning in for this fantastic race here in Bahrain, where we've got 2 laps to go. As we head into the penultimate lap here. As DRS is on for Josh, using whatever he can out of his ERS battery system. He could get the move done here. They are going to be wheel to wheel heading into the next corner. Oh, Josh taking too much curve. That's going to allow Billy to get ahead and have DRS as well. So smart move from Billy to allow Josh to have that corner, and Billy's going to stay ahead of Josh. Shadow will no mind take a P3 here today. He's still having to defend from Naismith though. So still got a job to do. Obviously yellow flags there. I think that's Nano and M coming together, and I think it is Aston Martin's race completely done and over with. As we see Josh still hunting down Billy here. As you know, Billy has got a 3-second penalty, so he will be dropping to P5 either way, but Josh would like to have that credibility on track, then he would have it on penalties, as he is now still hunting down that Red Bull. Close still, 2 attempts separated them. As we head on to the last lap, as Dave still holds the race lead here. He needs no mistakes here. DRS wide open. Let's see that. That's a very good camera angle to see, as he could think about a move being done there. As round the outside could go. Maybe. No, round the outside move. As Naismith has got past Shadow. So Naismith will be taking that podium position for Merck. Vital point in the Constructors' battle as well. As Josh still fighting on against Billy. No contact needs to be made. Still think about a move. The F2 drivers, the F2 lads having a point to prove it, showing up these F1 drivers. As Shadow could think about a move Danny inside of Naismith, and Naismith holds it off well. So a podium for Naismith is on. Wow. Shadow has lost down the podium. A bit of contact made from Chimp as well, as he is awfully close to the Alpine. So will Josh get the credibility on track or not? He's still far back. No, Billy, I think he's going to keep that P2, but he's going to lose it due to penalties. As we see now, Dave heading through the last, the hairpin, the sweeper right hand, and heading to the second to last corner, then the last corner. Here comes the second to last, then the last corner, heading to the main straight. As we see, the McLaren win again. It's going to be Dave who wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Billy going to snitch P2, but he's going to drop down to P5. Naismith snitches that podium position. JJoLancer, vital point, a vital podium in a championship, which he knows he can definitely put up a fight to. Jordan's going to finish last place here, as Torion in P8. Chim P6, Sink is going to take P6 in the end. Timu P9, Marcangelo is going to take P10, M with a P11 charge, P12 for Windex, and P13 for Nano, and I think that is Chesney losing it out in the last couple of corners here. Windex is actually going to take P11 there due to penalty, as Chesney is P14, Luke P15 has left the session, and Jordan P16. Wow! What a brace, I must say. Dave, first time race winner in Bahrain, first time race winner in F1. His penultimate win, his first ever Grand Prix win here. I think Man United fans could go catch the end of this race now. So as now Chimps rightfully celebrate, not Chimp, Dave rightfully celebrates his first win in F1 division, celebrates champagne all over. And then there's Josh showing champagne over the new first time race winner here. All over the McLaren team. He's worked so hard to push about it. Comms were amazing. As always, Ryan. Thank you very much, Helix. Thank you. So Dave wins today, as Josh will take P2, but could potentially be penalised for hitting Jordan off track in the first place. Naismith, after a struggling start and a struggling midway through the race, takes P3. Shadow will take P4, as Billy will take P5 after a fantastic race from him, being P2 up every single lap. A penalty has done him in, and he will be P5. Zinc will be P6. Chimp P7 to Tyrant P8, Timu P9, Marcangelo the Irishman will take P10, P11 will be Windex, P12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18 will be taken by M, Nano, Luke, Chesney, Jordan, Chardino and Dom. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been a fantastic race. Let's see where we are heading next for round 11 of this championship battle. Yeah! Let's see where we are next. F1 Canada. So we head to Saudi Arabia for round 11, the penultimate race of the season. So I will see you there as per usual. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.